The writers at Naughty Dog have done a great disservice to the character of Joel in The Last of Us Part 2. The way they have this character Happy Gilmore to death is just insane. It's time for some payback. Hey there, my name is Innerman, the creator of the Innerman Arts channel. This is where I document my journey to become a great artist, animator, and storyteller. If you want to improve in those areas of creativity along with me, make sure you smack that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss a single Innerman classic. Alrighty, I'm learning Photoshop for digital art, and I thought it'd be a great idea to test my Photoshop skills by fixing 3 not so likable characters. And by fixing, I mean combining their faces with some things that I find to be fitting for their character. First off, we got the Neil Druckmann insert. First off, we have Manny from the game. He's the guy that spits on Joel's corpse after his disrespectful death. Bro, really? I also remember that he called Joel Pendejo, so I thought it'd be fitting to combine this character's face with something that is inherently stupid. A clown. First off, we're gonna make this guy a bit pale, just like a clown. Let's go to select. We're gonna go to color range. Switch over the eyedropper to add. I think we just start clicking and dragging in order to select things that we want in the selection. Like this. You can see it changing over here. Why does his eye look so wonky right here? I don't know. I think we got the majority of his skin on his face selected, so we're gonna hit OK. And now we just gotta get rid of the other stuff we don't want selected. So we want the guy's clothes not be selected, we just want his skin selected, so we gotta fix this up a bit.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I think we got a pretty good selection on our hands here. Fairly decent job. But when you're given garbage characters like this, the design for them only gets better, am I right? So I'm gonna open up the layers right now. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. I call it mask. Making sure we don't have the eye selected. I'll go to new layer mask. And if we toggle this, we can see that his skin, for the most part, is selected. Next up, we're gonna open up the adjustments window. Add a levels layer. Now right click on this levels layer, right clipping mask, and if we start adjusting it, look at that. Only his skin is affected by levels being adjusted. So I think we can make him like nice and pale, just like this. We can add some more layers like hue and saturation. Just make them super by turning down the saturation. That looks pretty good to me. Let's top this off by giving him a clown nose. We're gonna go to File, it's embedded. Shrink it down a bit more. So I couldn't really figure out why I couldn't paint. I know it has something to do with the layers, but I got too lazy and I just downloaded a PNG of some clown lips. So let's go ahead and add that in. And voila, this character is fixed. Neil Druckmann, you're welcome. Bruh. Owen is in that infamous scene involving Abby. I think we all know the scene that I'm talking about.
Disgusting!
He is one of the people that aided in Joel's death. He cheated on his wife with the Incredible Hulk. And overall, I think he's just a beta. I find Owen to be a bit of a soy boy. That's why I decided to combine his face with a soybean. I'm gonna keep this one pretty simple. Just gonna use the liquefy tool. Let's open up this soybean image that I have. We got our soybean image here, and we got Owen himself. So now we have our soybean and Owen's face as layers. I go to filter, and then liquefy. Scroll down here, show backdrop. Okay, so now we can see the bean and Owen's face pretty clearly. Okay, now we can select the forward warp tool to start molding his face to the shape of the bean. And we can start adjusting his face to the size of the bean here. What does that look like? I do believe we have a masterpiece on our hands.
Jesus Christ!
Finally is a character that gets too much hate. Like, I don't understand all the hatred towards this character. She's honestly one of the best characters in video game history. Psych! Just kidding. Abby's personality is very bland. She has no likable qualities, but the devs make you play her a full 10 hours, which kinda sucks. Beats the crap out of Ellie, and she kills Joel. Easily one of the most hated characters in video game history. At least one of the most hated characters in the whole Last of Us series. Many folks compare her to being built as a refrigerator, so that's why I decided to combine her with. a refrigerator. People also liken her to the Incredible Hulk, so I'm probably gonna make her skin green. Who knows? Here we have our fridge PNG, and we have this fella here. So once again, I'm just gonna be using a liquify tool on this one. Pretty simple stuff. Filter, then liquify. Alright, so now we just start aligning her facial features up with this fridge. It's turning out pretty well. I kind of like it. Yo, I just realized this kind of reminds me of that one guy from B-Movie. It's kind of starting to look like him.
I think something stinks in here!
Let's peep this out, shall we? Look at that. Look at that. That is pure perfection right there. I love it. You guys love it? I love it. You know, Druckmann, you might as well just hire me, man. Like, I can save your company. I mean, you made some pretty bad decisions, like made a lot of people mad, but like I think I could save you. Like, look at this, man. I just fixed your character for you. I just fixed her design for you, bro. Just look at that face, man. She's 1,000 times more likable. Let's go ahead and change the color of her skin to green. So I think we selected the majority of what we want, change to green, so hit OK. Now we just gotta get rid of all this extra stuff that we don't want selected. So we pick up our lasso tool again, and we go to town. Start deselecting all the stuff we don't want. That includes things like her hair up here. I have to reselect that skin. This area over here, we don't want that to be green. Okay, I think we got a pretty good selection. Let's go ahead and duplicate this bad boy. Right click on the layer and go to duplicate layer. Let's name this something meaningful, like, I don't know, mask, right? Pretty good, pretty decent selections. Not so bad from my standards, at least. Hey, anything is better than what we got initially, right? Next up, I'm thinking a color balance. Our mask is affected by the color change. Changing the color. Ooh, look at that. Yo, that looks so dope. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the incredible refrigerator Hulk thingy Abby. It's better than what we had before. Yo, Druckmann, you are welcome, my friend. You can just subscribe to the channel, or you can like send me a direct deposit. Either one is fine. So here are the big three. I think we did a pretty bang up job showing those guys at Naughty Dog how it's done. Pretty good stuff. I guess one good thing came out of this game, and that's Fat Gerald. If you enjoyed yourself, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss a single Innerman classic. Check out the description for some fun stuff like the social media links, Innerman Experience podcast on Spotify, and feel free to check out the previous videos shown here. Thank you for watching. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Innerman from Innerman Arts, signing off.